Lightning Brain series partners are bringing Elektra to China. That's why I chose a light-hearted song from Rodgers and Hammerstein's 1958 musical, Flower Drum Song, to start this podcast. This musical tells a story of a young lady coming from China to San Francisco. The story embraces the new while honoring the old. Well, for the Lightning Brain series, our protagonist, Elektra Kittner, along with her books, will be featured at Amazon's booth at the June 2024 Beijing International Book Fair. So let's continue. There are two reasons why I am making this podcast. The first is to thank listeners like you who follow my podcasts and like the adventures of Elektra Kittner, which are traced chronologically in her 3 interrelated series. Your views and likes have shown our marketing partners, namely Amazon, Goodreads, Facebook, and Page Turner Press, along with numerous book clubs and blogging sites, as well as the other professional reviewers, like the Reader's Favorite, the U.S. Review of Books, Hollywood Book Reviews, and Kirk's Reviews, that Elektra and her novels have a large and growing fan base. They are already bestsellers in India, thanks to the Prime Solutions book launch programs, and Amazon thinks that China, the world's second largest book market, will like to find out about Elektra's novels. And all this leads to the second reason for this podcast. Prime Solutions and our marketing partners can use it at the Beijing Book Expo to explain why Chinese readers might like Elektra and her books. Prime Solutions and Amazon can edit it appropriately to make what's going to work best. So as soon as I put on my glasses, the Beijing video section of this podcast begins. Please look and listen to as much as you like, and if you do, you can decide how well it hits the points I want to emphasize, which are these. Thank people for coming to the Amazon booth at the Beijing Book Expo. Introduce myself and my novels. Acknowledge the support I have from marketing partners, reviewers, and readers. Summarize why the China book market might like to know about my novels. Highlight what genres and readers my books fit. Summarize the worldview and setting for the books. Highlight the protagonist, Elektra Kittner, and her overall storyline linking all the books. Mention the international appeal for the books and highlight how China is featured. End by thanking those at the show for listening and suggesting what Lightning Brain series books to look at while there. My challenge is to say this in a brief, clear, and enticing manner. So, here we go. I would like to thank all of you who are visiting the Amazon booth at this year's Beijing International Book Fair. My name is Cliff Ratza. I'm the author of 3 ongoing series of novels, the Lightning Brain series, its sequel, The Keepers, and its sequel, the Reset series. I'm also the writing coach for Prime Solutions, have a sales and marketing consulting business, and teach at universities in Chicago. Thanks to the support of Amazon and other companies, namely Prime Solutions, YouTube, Goodreads, and Facebook, my novels are being featured at the Amazon booth at this book fair. Reviews written and posted on Amazon and Goodreads, as well as numerous book clubs and blogging sites, or those posted on The Reader's Favorite, the U.S. Review of Books, Hollywood Book Reviews, and Kirkus Reviews, all suggest that the Chinese book market might like to know about the 11 novels in the Lightning Brain and related series. They trace the chronological adventures of our main character, Electra Kittner, as she navigates her way through a challenging life. What I would like to do in this brief video is give you enough background about Electra Kittner and her novels so you will look at the Lightning Brain and related series of books on display here. And if you have access to the internet, you can learn more by visiting the lightningbrainseries.com website, the Cliff Rats of videos posted on Facebook, or the Writing Coach Cliff Rats channel on YouTube. And now, here's a summary. Adolescent and adult readers who like the following genres or types of books like Electra Kittner and her Lightning Brain series of novels. Science fiction, science future projection, action adventure, thrillers, socio-political intrigue, mystery, romance, and coming of age. Readers like these books because they are all related, but they can be read in any order. Readers like unique plots, well-developed characters, dialogue, and cinematic writing style. And readers do not have to suspend disbelief when reading the science fiction presented in them, because all of it takes current science and technology and projects it into a realistic future. The same applies to current socio-political trends. The first novel, which is The Girl with the Lightning Brain, begins in America in the year 2087. And here's the setting. The world is in the midst of a three-pronged perfect storm. The first is the technoplague virus that causes Alzheimer's dementia. It has erupted and is causing a global pandemic. The second prong is Middle East terrorism. It has turned the technoplague into a weapon of mass destruction. And here's the third prong. Governments at the leading nations across the world have become cruel and harsh. They don't trust their people, and their people don't trust them. In the United States, a new far-right political organization called the Guardian Party has taken control, with a Donald Trump-like politician leading it. So this is the world that Electra Kittner is born into. But at the moment of her birth, and she's born at home, a lightning bolt strikes, killing the mother, Indira, Jaswinder Ramanujan, and burning down the house. The energy from the lightning bolt surges into the infant's brain, rewiring the neural circuitry and causing genetic mutation. All this will make Electra exceptional. She will become smarter than mere mortals, and within the bounds of physiology, she can self-direct her development. But Electra is not a superwoman like you find in fantasy series. She can't leap over tall buildings in a single bound, and she is not on a mission to save the world. If you know about the movie Jurassic Park, you will discover that the Lightning Brain series inverts it. In Jurassic Park, biotechnicians slice and dice dinosaur DNA to bring them into the present. But for Elektra, the lightning bolt has transformed her brain and DNA into a superior human, a human from the future. But she is trapped in the present and must keep her genetic difference a secret. If the government ever found out about her, it would treat her harshly. And if you know about the Forrest Gump movie, you will learn that Elektra is his opposite. Unlike Elektra, Forrest Gump is not very bright, but he stumbles into exciting events. Elektra, on the other hand, uses her brilliance to choose careers that take her into cutting-edge drug development, computer software, political consulting, sports, Hollywood, climate change, and outer space, exploration. All of this flows seamlessly through the 11 novels. Elektra and her novels have international appeal. Characters from many nations are in them, and action takes place in the major cities of China, America, Russia, India, Japan, Africa, and the Middle East. Characters in countries alike are each displayed realistically, having strengths and weaknesses. You might particularly enjoy discovering these two characters when reading the novels, Su Lin Song Shu and Xinqing Hung. And that will end my summary. And I hope you will want to glance at the Lightning Brain novels on display here at the Amazon booth, or talk with Amazon and other people to find out more about the books and how you can buy them. In particular, you might like to look first at the novel just published, The Girl Who Transcended the Lightning Brain, by looking at its front cover and then reading the back cover before turning to the plot summary contained on the very first page. And then you can do the same with the first book, The Girl with the Lightning Brain, which is a prequel to the entire set of novels. So I thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoy your visit. Best wishes.